From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's Thursday, December 28th.
Let's get it started.
This is going to be surf that even me as a professional lifeguard, I'm probably not going to go into.
A warning about dangerous wave conditions. We are keeping a close eye on the coast on this first alert weather day.
It means the world that they love our business so much and that they want to help us keep the Capitola Pier towing.
Businesses grateful for their community after Mother Nature pummeled Capitola earlier this year. And now they are bracing for another storm.
That's disturbing, because while you're playing Russian roulette with our businesses and our personal lives, your job is to protect the city and keep it safe. And right now, that's not happening.
People in Oakland want a new police chief, but the search might be back to square one.
There simply is no song that Dionne Warwick cannot sing.
A tribute to some of the biggest stars in show business at the Kennedy Center Honors.
Well, good morning. I'm Gianna Franco. What a great show that was, and so many people who deserve to be honored.
Yeah, so much talent. I'm Nicole Loomis. I feel like there isn't a read that Reed can't nail.
Well, I don't know about that, and this next hour will be a test of it. But what we love about the Kennedy Center Honors, you know, as you see arts education being so defunded around our country, it's just that one night that sets the standard and makes it the case for arts. And so we send congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, what a tremendous compliment that Dionne got. When I say read for our viewers, it means script, it means story. They're like, what is she talking about?
It's a new rap.
I felt it. I felt it.
Now let's take a live look outside on this Thursday morning. And you are waking up on a first alert weather day. Potentially deadly conditions are expected on the coast through the weekend. So really just stay away from the coast this weekend if you typically walk your dog. Definitely don't surf, and just stay away from the water, right, Jessica?
Exactly. That's exactly what we're advising everyone to do, staying away from that coastline today along those coastal jetties and everywhere in between. We are under a high surf warning this morning, lasting until the evening hours tonight, early morning hours tomorrow for all the highlighted zones and counties on this map. Now, we can see waves anywhere up to around 33 feet high, and it's really concerning when the National Weather Service uses words like risk of life as potential, especially along our coastlines due to sneaker waves and breakers anywhere up to, like I said, around 33 feet high, as well as those strong rip currents. But hey, let's take a look at what's going on our virtual reality map heading along that coastline, mentioning areas like Pacifica, Half Moon Bay, all the way up into Bodega Bay. That's the big concern for us this afternoon. This is the reason why we have issued a first alert weather day. Let's dive into the forecast just a little bit more. Now, why is this even happening? Well, to give you that perfect answer, we have to take a look at what happened yesterday. Yesterday's storm brought in plenty of rain for us here in the Bay Area, but it takes a little bit longer for those swells out in the ocean to actually move their way in from the exact same storm. And so that's what we're dealing with today, the leftovers from that storm really impacting our coast at the surface level. Now we can see minor coastal flooding from this system alone, but to add to that, at least it's a partly cloudy day. So if you just stay away from that coastline, it's a relatively mild setup for us for our forecast. Once we head into Friday, though, we gear up for more rain around the corner. And we're going to talk more about that and how that could really impact your commute tomorrow, especially heading into the afternoon hours with heavy storms right around the corner. Gianna?
Hey, Jess, let's talk about the roadways right now. Specifically, we're going to talk about our Bay Area bridges and public transit. A couple things to look out for. Golden Gate Bridge, not bad, moving along nicely. Everything is clear as you head into the city. In fact, our bridges are looking pretty good. We saw things get a little crowded at the San Mateo Bridge, but not quite the case anymore. And here's a live look at the Bay Bridge. No metering lights. It's been a pretty smooth commute heading into San Francisco. BART's still dealing with some delays this morning. They had reports of police activity between Daly City and South City. That's been over an hour or so. So they're back on track, so to speak, but they definitely are working with some of those delays still as they get back up on schedule. So heads up there if you're taking BART, Muni, Caltrain, Ace Rail, all on time this morning with no delays or issues. But I do want to show you this. Look at this overview of the Bay Area right now. We are seeing some really nice conditions on the roadways. So you've got plenty of time if you're headed out the door this morning. Nicole?
Gianna, forecasters are warning people to stay away from the water along the Bay Area coast. The National Weather Service says that the surf is dangerous and potentially deadly for at least the next 2 days. Leslie Gooden is at one of the places where those warnings are in effect. It's Ocean Beach in San Francisco, and there are people behind you walking down there right now as we speak, Leslie, despite the warnings.
Nicole, you're right. The sun is starting to come up, and if you take a look, surprisingly, there are people out on the beach right now. A few people, like I said earlier, people are walking their dogs, but again, kind of surprising to see. And it's still very misty here, still very foggy. And, as I was driving in today, it was very difficult to even see the roads at some point. And you can kind of see the waves are kind of far up right now, and they're very choppy. And that's why officials are asking people to not go near or in the water. Now, the National Weather Service has issued a high surf warning from 3 a.m. today till 3 a.m. Friday. And they're estimating waves to reach up to 26 feet. Now, this could include rip currents, sneaker waves, and potential storm surges. And, again, right now, officials are asking for people not to get close because, as we know, water can be very unpredictable. And so we're going to try to talk to some of the people out here to see how they're preparing for this weather and to ask them why do they decide to come out. Nicole?
All right, Lesla, thank you. Stay dry out there. Reed?
Well, President Biden dispatched a delegation to Mexico to appeal to Mexico's president to stop thousands from crossing into the U.S. illegally. Part of the issue is Mexico securing its borders with other countries. The president of Mexico wants the U.S. to write checks to provide more aid to its neighbors in Central and South America because many of those people cross into Mexico illegally, then cross through Mexico to the U.S. border and try to get into our country. The numbers are staggering. Listen to this. U.S. Border Patrol says this month alone, as many as 10,000 people a day were apprehended at our southern border. You do the math. At that daily rate, that's more than 3.5 million people a year at the border trying to enter the United States. Let's go to the Middle East right now, where Palestinians are on the run as Israel moves air and ground strikes into central Gaza. Many Palestinians have no place to go. There are people on the ground with the United Nations who are reporting that nearly 2 million Gazans now face disease and homelessness. Israel not only doing battle with terror group Hamas in Gaza, look at this. This is video from the northern border of Israel. Israeli military officials carrying out airstrikes on Hezbollah forces in Lebanon after militants there fired dozens of rockets into Israel.